Television brings us a lot of laughs and a lot of enjoyment, but on the same token, brings us a lot of really sad moments. Today, I want to talk about those sad moments, and that's why I'm bringing you guys my picks for the top 10 saddest television deaths of all time. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, don't forget to subscribe, and with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. A little disclaimer, there are some spoilers in this video, obviously. That's usually what comes with these kind of videos, but also, the people on this list are only going to be people that I have personally watched. I'm not going to take any popular deaths from shows that I've never seen or anything like that. So these are clips that I have personally watched and I have gathered, arranged them on a list. So that's why you're probably not going to see some of the big deaths, maybe like Breaking Bad or stuff like that, because I've never seen it. So if there's somebody that you think should have been on this list, don't post in the comments because it's just spoiling for other people. It's probably because I've never seen it or I just didn't find it sad. But I'm the type of person to get sad pretty easily, so if somebody dies in a show, it's probably going to make me sad, so I more than likely just haven't seen the clip. Enough rambling. At number 10, I have Rayna Jaymes from Nashville, and I don't watch Nashville. I've actually never seen a full episode, so you're probably thinking that kind of contradicts everything that I just said, but I saw this at the worst time possible. I was getting lunch at a restaurant, and they had this playing on the TV. What kind of meal and show is that? I don't want to sit there eating my chicken strips, watching this chick die, and it was so sad, and it just absolutely killed my appetite the way that she passed away. The scene was just heartbreaking. It had all of the family surrounding her whenever she was on the bed at the hospital. It shows her heart rate flatlining, and it was just a really sad episode. I'm not going to be showing any of the clips just because of how sad they are, and also because I don't think that I can show that kind of stuff on YouTube without getting, some kind of demonetization or copyright strike or something like that. So if you want to look these up, you can, but I'm not going to be showcasing any of the actual videos in this video. Coming in at number 10, I have the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, David Tennant. Now, I don't watch Doctor Who. I have some friends who do, and I really liked David Tennant. I would watch some clips here and there, and he was always my favorite Doctor, and I know that he's a really popular one. A lot of people like him, and I just remember the clip of him saying, "I don't want to go," or something like that, and he's just really sad, seeing this guy just be taken away. He doesn't want to, but there's absolutely nothing he could do about it because it's just part of being the Doctor, and it's just really sad as a whole. If you guys have seen this episode, then you know what I'm talking about, but like I said, I can't show any of that stuff in this video, so you have to look it up. Coming in at number 8, definitely a clip I cannot show on YouTube, Rhee from The Walking Dead. Now, this was really sad because he has been with us forever. I mean, he was one of the original characters, and seeing him die was just a huge shock, and it was really sad. He's one of the few characters to actually live up to their comic book potential. I mean, this is what happens to him in the comics. Negan beats his head in, and in the show, he beats his head in very gruesomely. It was one of those things that, turns your stomach. It makes your heart sink almost. It just made me sick to my stomach watching it. And that doesn't happen often. It was just really, really gross and everything. And I know that that was the purpose of it, and it needed to be like that. It was just really disgusting to watch. I mean, I'm talking eyeballs popping out of your head and stuff. And it just was not a good time for old Rhee. And it was just a very sad death as a whole. Coming in at number 7, the other person that died in that scene, Abraham. Man, Abraham is my favorite Walking Dead character, or at least one of them. And seeing him die, dude, I was so mad. I loved him, but at the same time, it was just really sad. And he had no head by the end of this. After Negan just beat the crap out of him, this dude had absolutely no head. It was just brains, and that's disgusting. It was a super sad episode, and it's not the way that you want to see your favorite characters go. I mean, you definitely don't want to see them go, but if they do, then you want to see them go peacefully. And this was just not peaceful at all. Super sad death. R.I.P. Abraham. Coming in at number 6, another person from The Walking Dead, personal experiences, guys. Herschel. Holy crap, was this death sad or what? Herschel, sweet old guy, everybody loves him. His actor was mad that he died too. That's the thing that just, the cherry on top, man. But yeah, Herschel's death was super sad. We all knew it was coming though, just by the camera angle. I mean, the stance of the governor, he had a sword to his head. We knew that something was going to happen there. And yeah, he goes on to cut Herschel's head half. It's still kind of hanging there. And by that point, everyone's like, no, why, Herschel? And then he goes to just repeatedly just beat his head in with this sword. That's gross, dude. Why you do that to Herschel? What did Herschel do to you? But yeah, Herschel's death was super sad, and yeah. Coming in at number 5, Seymour from Futurama, Fry's dog. He leaves him outside, and then leaves to the future, but he never comes back for Seymour, and Seymour stays there forever waiting for Fry like the loyal dog he is until his inevitable death. That is just like so sad. That's animal abuse. Futurama writers, that's just why you got canceled. Animal abuse. PETA was on them like a hawk. They definitely weren't. But this was a very sad death, and anybody that's seen it will know that it is. And believe me, guys, you don't want to see this. For your sake and mine, I'm not going to even remotely like show this in this video. But I will say that you can probably find it on YouTube. But yeah, guys, viewer discretion advised. Seymour dying in Futurama was a very sad death. Alrighty, guys, coming in at number 4, the last person from The Walking Dead. I know you guys are probably sick of it by now, Carl. And this is a recent one, but holy crap, this episode was a very sad episode. I mean, he was just saying goodbye to everybody, showing his flashbacks, all of his letters and everything. And it was just super, super sad. I made my review of that episode actually about a month ago or whenever it came out. And I was talking to you guys. I was like, man, that was a sad episode. And it takes a lot to make me sad with something like that. Or a show like The Walking Dead, I should say. And just having him pass away, it was shocking and it was really sad at the same time. And for those of you guys who are fans of The Walking Dead and have seen that, then you know what I'm talking about. Super sad episode, and it was just really shocking as well. Coming in at number 3, I have Pops from the regular show. This was the regular show series finale, and it was so sad. I mean, why did you kill off Pops? JG Quintel, I need answers. Why is Pops dead? It was just such a sad episode. Anybody that's seen the regular show knows what I'm talking about, because Pops was just like the light-spirited character, and it's always the good guys that die in these kind of things, man. And like, why Pops? R.I.P., dude, for real though. It was a super sad episode, and it was just like, they almost felt like they were ending it on a negative note. But, you know, Pop's legacy lives on and everything like that, so it was a great finale, and it really was a good ending to the show. It was just really sad seeing Pop's dead, because he's, like, you know, one of the biggest characters, and like I said, he's just such a nice person, and it just really sucks to see him die for sure. Coming in at number 2, I have Henry Allen's death in The Flash. This one, oh my gosh, dude, I'm talking, this one messed with me for a while. This was, like, so sad. It had me messed up. Henry Allen spent his life in prison, basically, like the second half of his life in prison, because for those of you guys who keep up with The Flash, Reverse Flash killed Barry's mom, and Barry's dad was blamed for it. He went to prison, and Barry finally got him out, and he wasn't really out of prison for very long until Zoom killed him. Why? You know what? I understand why they killed him. I mean, Zoom had to do that. He had to get even. But, like, really, dude, it was just, I hate when they do that kind of stuff. They get you attached to these characters, they get you rooting for them, they finally get their lives on track, and these characters are going, and they get going, and they're just living a good life, and then, boom, dead. Like, why do you do this? Dude, Henry Allen was just, like, such a genuine person, too, and his actor was amazing. And his actor's actually still on the show because he plays Jay, and he actually played the original Flash as well in the old TV show. And it's just like really sad to see him die. And I'm a huge fan of the Flash. It's my favorite TV show of all time. Yes, it's better than Total Drama. And it's just like, yeah, I did not want to see him die. It was just super sad and unexpected, and it was just not a good time at all. Seriously, guys, Henry Allen, his death was just really sad. One of the few moments that ever made me actually cry for a character, and it was just really sad to see him go, and I just wish that it didn't happen. Coming in at number 1, I just watched this death the other day, and it still has me messed up. Actually, yesterday is whenever I saw this death, and it still has me messed up, still sad. I can't even think about it, man. HR from The Flash dies in the season 3 finale. It was so sad, dude. Why you kill HR like that? Like, HR, oh my gosh, dude, he was such a fun character. He was like that light-spirited character. Whenever times got tough, he was always the guy that was positive, always cracking jokes, and he was just like the best character on the show. He's just super, super nice guy. Tom Cavanaugh, his actor, that dude is a beast. He has been on that show 3 times, 3 characters. He played the original Harrison Wells, who was Reverse Flash. He died. Then he was the second Harrison Wells from Earth 2. He's still alive, but he's like terminally ill. I don't know if that was a lie or not. That's still kind of confusing. But he's still alive to my knowledge. and then he played HR, who just died. Why kill HR? You know what? The thing with the Harrison Wells is, like, you don't know whether or not you want to like their character or if you want to get attached to their character, because it's really easy to, because Tom Cavanaugh is an amazing actor and the characters are just so good. But you don't know if they're going to end up being evil or not, and that was my, like, that's what I was scared about with HR, because I loved his character and I just really hoped that they weren't going to turn him evil, and they didn't. He was just such a nice and genuine person. And they were just really, like, the characters were kind of mean to him, but then they started growing on him, and they started to be nicer to him, and he just really started to fit in. He got a girlfriend finally, and then he sacrifices himself to save Iris. Why couldn't you let Iris die? Like, HR, you sacrificed yourself, died in the most noble death that I have seen on TV. It was just, like, super heroic and just super noble, like I said, and it's just really sad to see him go. Not gonna lie, this one made me cry a little bit. HR was just such a great character, and I know that for those of you guys who have a heart out there, you had to have cried when you watched this, because it was just so sad to see him go. And it was just not a good time. I was so excited to see Savitar and see the moment where where Iris potentially died, and just to see what happened with it and everything like that. And then I come to find out that I have been excited to see HR die. Like, I don't want that to happen. Barry, go back in time, dude. Nah, don't do that. But yeah, man, for real, HR's death, that's a tearjerker for sure. Super, super sad death. Really has me messed up. HR, your memory will live on, my man. But yeah, HR's death is coming in at number 1. Alrighty, guys, that's really all I have for you in this video. So please like the video if you did enjoy. Comment down below what you think of the video. And in the comments down below, let me know what you think is the saddest death on this list. Don't post any other deaths, because that's just ruining shows for other people. But yeah, HR for me has got to be the saddest death I've ever seen. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. The recent sub gain has been ridiculous. I seriously can't thank you guys enough for it. Super close to 6,300 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit it. So again, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, week, and life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Peace out.